Hey there, everyone. It's GG Sober Sun. July the 12th. I'm going to try to hold this steady here. July the 12th. Today is ours. Let us live today as we believe God wants us to live. Each day will have a new pattern which we cannot foresee. But we can open each day with a quiet period in which we say a little prayer, asking God to help us through the day. Personal contact with God as we understand Him will from day to day bring us nearer to an understanding of His will for us. At the close of the day, we offer Him thanks for another day of sobriety. A full, constructive day has been lived, and we are grateful. Am I asking God each day for strength and thanking Him each night? And, I think even in the 90s, when I was what I now refer to as in the midst of what I now refer to as my super Christian phase of, I thought I had graduated from AA and could just do church only. And it was a lot of getting good for God and believing that as I do good, I get good. Do good, get good, do bad, get bad kind of recovery, if you want to call it that. I wouldn't even call it recovery. I do believe that God blessed that period of time, but the foundation of my faith seemed conditional. In hindsight, it definitely was. And I didn't recognize it at the time. And I thought I had graduated from AA spiritually. And I thought I was a more advanced spiritual person than your average AA person. And I wasn't going to meetings, clearly. Right? So here's the thing. It's not always that people pick up a drink if they stop going to meetings, right? They just don't find out what happens to people who don't go to meetings. Because dry drunkenness is a thing, right? I'm just as, I think, black and white as much as I did when I was drinking, and it can be tough, So it's best if I stay in AA. But anyway, during that phase of my life, I don't know if I made it a point to get on my knees every morning. I didn't have a framework, I don't think. I thought I had graduated from AA, so AA's simple kit of spiritual tools couldn't guide me. Now I say the 3rd step prayer, the 6th step prayer, the 7th step prayer, the 11th step prayer on awakening, 7th step prayer and 11th step prayer, and the prayer of Jabez, which is important to me. This, I have committed to praying in the morning, those prayers I just mentioned, and then praying in the evening, that prayer of thanksgiving before I go to bed, and a prayer for a good night's sleep, because sleep is so important to how I perceive the world. So I want God's help in that, in giving me peace of mind and the ability to have a good night's sleep. I don't always get a good night's sleep, but that's up to God. And I got to tell you, my life, it feels like I'm awake now, spiritually. And my life is different. It has changed tremendously as a result of committing to those small, what I have come to know as atomic habits. So I will keep on keeping on. Meditation for the day. If you believe that God's grace has saved you, then you must believe that He is meaning to save you yet more and to keep you in the way that you should go. Even human rescuers would not save you from drowning, only to place you in other deep and dangerous waters. Rather, they would place you on dry land, there to restore you. God, who is your rescuer, would certainly do this and even more. God will complete the task He sets out to do. He will not throw you overboard if you are depending on Him. And again with the conditional if. He won't throw you overboard. But in order for us to fulfill our true calling in this world, I believe that as we seek Him, we fulfill our true calling, our true and fulfilling calling. It's not an accident. So as long as I am striving to conform my will to His, I'm going to move closer toward fulfilling my true calling in this world, and I will feel fulfilled, unlike when I was trying to get my own needs met. Prayer for the day. I pray that I may trust God to keep me in the way. I pray that I may rely on Him not to let me go. I don't like not phrases. And I don't like don't phrases. I prefer God will forever have me. So, and will always lift me up. Rescue me and place me, even from my own choices sometimes. He's proven that time and time again. God will do for us what we could not do for ourselves. God will do for me and has done for me what I will refuse to do for myself. So, in that respect, God has poofed me. God doesn't always poof me. Like, poof, you're healed. Poof, you're on the other side of this problem. In retrospect, I get poofed. So sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly, it will always materialize. The promises will always materialize if we work for them. So I will keep coming back. Love y'all. Look up, aim up, and rise up.